Hello, everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel, CISSP Success Toolkit. Today, we have a special guest with us, Mr. Rakesh, who has recently cleared his CISSP. And today, he is here with us to inspire us, to motivate us, and how you people can achieve your dream of CISSP certification. So, let's all welcome Rakesh to the channel. Welcome, Rakesh, to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man. Thanks for welcoming me here. My name is Rakesh. I have 27 years of experience in IT industry. Currently, I'm working as a director for DevOps engineering and also taking care of service delivery side for my organization. I cleared CISSP in my first attempt on 27th of April with the revised or new exam format. How I came to know about CyberNOS. So basically, as I said, I'm not from cybersecurity background. I'm completely into DevOps and service delivery, mostly into management side. But we interact a lot with a cybersecurity team here on a day-to-day basis, right? Whenever we have a service or whenever we have to deliver something to a customer, it goes to a regular security audit and other stuff. So I was always curious to know what exactly is there or are they doing in order to certify our product, or what exactly are they doing when they say there is some vulnerability or some issue with the penetration testing. That's when I discussed this with my friends in FICO, and we decided that we need to know a little bit more on the cybersecurity side so that actually we can have this or we can interact with the cybersecurity team more on their terms. We started looking a lot for some training material which can cover a bit on the cybersecurity and more on the management perspective as well. So that's where one of my friend said that he attempted, or he actually referred me to Manoj. So basically, he has completed his CISP through Manoj, so he referred me saying that this is the right course, and I'd like to attend. I'll probably have a word with Manoj and Pradima ma'am. So that's when I first contacted you, Pradima. I spoke to you for a while. I understood that it's not going to be very tough for me to attend this one. I was a bit worried because since I'm not from cybersecurity background, how would that entire course go? Whether I'll be able to capture it, whether I'll have to drop in between because I'm not unable to follow it. So first interaction that I had with you, it was very clear. So that I was pretty confident that I'll be able to make it. And after that, you shared Manoj's number. So that's when I called him. And after the first conversation, I made sure that I have to go here. So when I first interacted with him, he gave me so much confidence that it's not going to be very tough. Since we have this industry experience, it's going to be like a cakewalk for us. Need not worry about it. And a lot of confidence that we got from him. So we finalized that it has to be this one. So that's how me and my friends joined this particular course. Now, talking about the CST or the toolkit. Before that, I want to add one more point. When I enrolled, I did not have any plan to go for certification. It was just to understand what that cybersecurity work is all about, how the cybersecurity team is performing some of the scans, what are the frameworks involved in it, all those details. So I never had any plan to attempt the exam. So after enrolling, we got CST assigned to us, or the toolkit assigned to us. I was going through the toolkit. First day when I attended that training session with Manoj, I felt, it's more of a theoretical thing. This is probably, it may be a little difficult for me to complete it. But I spoke to Manoj sir after that, and he said it's just the starting, right? Probably you'll have to go through some more content just to understand it more detail. By the time I completed my third module, I started gaining confidence. And that's when I decided, probably since we are already going through the course, it's covering the details, it's covering the test scenarios or the scenarios that will come for the exam. So why not go attempt for the exam as well? So from that point onwards, my training or my objective was to clear the exam as well, along with the training session. The entire training was well structured. The modules were well defined. Each video, or there were few videos where Manoj explained more about how the entire thing worked. He explained it in detail, in writing, in scenarios. That helped us a lot to gain more knowledge on it. Post that training, at the end of the every video, there used to be a quiz. There used to be what do you say, a mock test, not mock test scenario, a domain level questions. So if you spend close to like 2 to 3 hours a day, if you are very if you do that thoroughly, then I'm sure it is like more like a cakewalk for everyone. Towards once we so initially when we started, when we attempted the exams or the questionnaires that Mansa was preparing, um, the scoring was not good, right? So the scoring was not good. The thought process was a little different. We were always looking at from a technical perspective how to resolve something, but the mindset has to be more like a manager. How to think like a manager. How to try to sort out like a manager. If you have that mindset in place, if you make sure that you know how to get it done, then cracking CISSP is not difficult. It's very easy. By the time we completed 7 to 8 module, we were pretty confident that even if you like just with a little bit of more refresh or brush ups, then will be able to complete or will be able to get the certification. So I completed my course on March 6th. I took a small break because I had some personal issues with personal travels and other stuff. So I had to take a small break. But I booked the exam, so because I did not want to lose that rhythm, I booked the exam on March 6th, which I took a peace of mind exam, the coupon, and that has to be the date by which I have to complete was April end. So I registered it for April 27th. After coming back from my trip, I started preparing it. The advantage is once you book the exam, you get a 15 days, last 15 days refresher course as well, where it is all captured in notes, right, in a small bullet points. That's more than enough for you to actually refresh the entire 8 domains, right? One sheet which covers the entire one full domain. Just go through it, and you'll be able to cover it. I also went through the mock test in Udemy that was prepared by Manoj sir. That was very useful for me because that was mostly a scenario based question. You will find similar questions in your exam, not the same question but similar questions, and when you complete those mock tests, by the time you complete those mock tests, you will be able to understand how to eliminate wrong answers, how to circle down to the right answer. These are the things that you will be able to conclude, or you'll be able to practice when you do the mock testing. So that was really helpful. And also day before the exam, if you can go through that entire concept cards, that also would really help you. I took my exam on 27th evening. So I went through that concept card on 27th morning. That was just like a refresher for me, where you actually can throw that entire concept once again and be ready for the exam. So it was really helpful. This entire thing was really helpful for me throughout the journey. From the exam perspective, since the exam changed on April 15th, I'm not really sure how their entire scoring is based on. I had to write only 100 questions, 2 hours, and 100 question. Actually, then my screen froze, and I got the result saying that I have passed. So basically, I believe either they are looking for 700 score, or they are looking for maybe 450 negative scores. Somewhere they are trying to figure out, but I think this particular approach is more easy because you don't have to spend that entire hours. Once you clear it, maybe you can get your result out, right? Or once you complete 2 hours, by that time they will decide whether you are pass or fail. So I think that's more helpful rather than sitting for that entire 3 to 4 hours for our time. So overall, my experience was really good with Cybernos. you will never find. I've taken multiple other trainings as well, where actually a mentor would come, just explain stuff. Right, they will help us. Obviously, they'll help us in the later stage as well. But when I approached Manoj, what I felt is he's more like rather than the objective for him is to make us clear this exam, right? To make us understand the concept, go through the entire concept, and make sure that we clear the exam. He has taken that as a mission for him, right? So that actually helped us in a very way. Even though even on the last day he gave me a call and said, right, that be confident, right? Go through the answers, questions properly, go through the answers, just try to eliminate the wrong answers. That way you will be more confident to understand what will be. And what I felt felt in the exam is, um, it's not a tough one. If you think from a manager's perspective, you will definitely able to understand what the answer is. It's not very complicated, it's not very tough, right? So that's one thing I understood. Yeah, so that's it. My overall experience with the Cybernos is superb. I would like to take more and more. I see this actually helped me um, to figure out, or to at least I just want to take a path to cyber security now. Even though I just wanted to understand, now I think this is more interesting area where actually I want to set up my career as well. So yeah, that. Thank you, Manoj sir, and thank you, Prisma ma'am, for all the help that you guys have done. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Rakesh, for being here, and you for being here and sharing your experience very generously with me and with the audience who is watching the video right now. So we hope that you would have found this conversation very insightful and motivating. So keep watching our channel, and stay tuned. I'll be back with another success story with you. Thank you, Rakesh, for being here with me.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for having me here.